Oh boy. Oh. Rare Noti Gang appearance from Coolblue. Hey Husky. Hey Ruben. Hey Rick6. Hey Infinity. Or Xfinity, my old internet provider. Do you want to know when game day is? Oh, viewer game day? I think we're gonna do those Friday. I think that's a solid day. I just gotta find out exactly when. We might be doing them a little bit later, but we'll determine when. Because I know my buddy hit me up for potentially having to do some RLCS stuff, but I don't know how long that's gonna take or what day, so I have to double check with him. It's either that or tomorrow, but that. Oh, is the new car good? I'm trying it out right now. Honestly, it feels nice. Feels like what I would want it to feel like, which is really all I want out of it. But sometimes like you drive a car that's like modeled after a Dominus or something, and it just doesn't feel like the car it should. And this one does. It feels very comfortable. Like all the touches I'm getting are what I expect it to. The turning is what I expect it to be. It works. I've been so tilted in comp ones already. It's the first day of the season on me. If 377 hours is good for a diamond, vaguely. A lot of people ask about hours. I always tell them the same thing. Don't focus on your hours. You shouldn't be focused on hours at all, because there's always going to be someone with higher rank with less hours. There's always going to be someone with a lower rank with more hours, you know? So it's not really worth comparing it. Just focus on your own improvement. Because ultimately, it doesn't really matter how long it takes you to get to a certain rank, you know? At the end of the day, if you're playing in a rank with other people, like who cares if you got there in half the time or double the time? Hi, Sophie. How are we doing? I'm doing well. We had a very tasty lunch. Now we're just testing out the new Rocket Pass car. Epic was able to send me one. Rocket Pass code for free, so we're gonna be leveling up the Rocket Pass this season. Gaming. Is trading back? No, trading is probably not coming back to Rocket League, if I had to guess. I gotta talk, but I'll see you later. All right, Rick 6. He lives. I do live. Is there a reason I wouldn't live? Hi, Mo. Can you friend me now? Ruben, come on, buddy. Ruben, I don't friend people, and when I say people I don't know through YouTube, it means people I don't know personally. It's not that you have to be in the stream for a couple times. I just don't friend, like, anyone. Training's coming to Fortnite. Yeah, but I think that's like for custom map stuff. I don't know if it's like necessarily like account to account items for games. Or at least that's what people kept telling me in their press release. They were like, that's most likely what it is. If it turns out it's actually account to account training, then it's kind of like, okay, it's a little unfair. But before they actually give the full announcement, because that was just a roadmap tweeted out by, from what I can tell, not an official Epic account, so we don't know really what the actual end result is. You said if I watch for a while? No, I said if you watch for a while, like, you said like, oh, how can I become a friend? I'm like, well, I don't know if like we're necessarily friends, because like, you know, we're just chatting with each other. But I'm not adding people if I know for a while. You asked how to become a friend, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, that's not really how it works. But, like, my friends I know for a while, and they're in the stream. Ruben, you've chatted like 20 times, bro. That's not the same thing. The people I have in my stream that are moderators or something are people I've known for like years. Like, I just don't friend people randomly. Also, on top of that, even if I friended you, what would we do? Like, I don't play casual. I don't play ranked with people lower than me. You know? Are you considering joining an esports content org? That's not up to me, brother. If an org wanted to sign me potentially to do stuff for them, I'd be totally down. But, well, depending on payment and commitments and they need it out of me, but yeah, I would have no idea what orgs would actually want me. I would probably need to be close to a Twitch partner. That's like a metric they really care about. Although YouTube Live's going well. Talking to you for like a year and we're not friends. Yeah, I hate Husky. Husky's smelly. What, hitbox? I want to say it feels hybrid-y in a way. It doesn't really feel like a Dominus. I could be wrong. I'm gonna guess hybrid. Hello, hello. Caterpickle. How to get better air rolling while I rocket jump? Rocket jump's a comedy YouTube. I will say the ceiling of this map is very hard to see when you're looking up right at it, because there's like no contrast between the ceiling and the glass. So like on that last shot, I genuinely did not know where we were on that one. Are you doing a training pack? Yeah, I'm just trying to warm up a little bit. All right, you know what? We'll just queue absolutely everything. Back on the stream. Hey, Sensei, welcome in. Joining Sailing Esports. I'm good, buddy. I don't join any esport org that can't pay me an actual salary. I get a lot of offers from like smaller orgs and stuff, but like ultimately if I have kind of my first red flag is like if they can't pay me, that's one thing, but the other thing is like if I am, you know, my socials are like comparable or eclipsing someone's org, then kind of assume that that org isn't really looking to do actual business. It's mostly just using me for like promotion. Can you air dribble consistently? Yeah. You just need setups. Oh, whoops. All right. Not used to the shorter car. Hi, potato. Oh, you've been watching me for a couple of days now and you don't think I can air dribble? That's kind of offensive. Any million minimum salary? Unless you're willing to pay me a decent amount, then I don't know how much is in your budget, but I feel like if an org wanted to sign me and force me to put all their promotions and all their sponsors and do content for them and help retweet their social stuff and whatnot, like you'd have to be paying me like $3K a month. Minimum. Incorrect. I'm hearing some drama about your roster, brother. Very basic. You'll consider that? All right. Hey, Ventricell. Oh my god, he caught that? That's insane. I had 2 days to decide what to do. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that incorrect. How do you like it? You're doing a speed flip? All right, GG's. Yeah, that's why I don't play I don't play ones until you warm up. We'll be back. What's on other roster on? I feel 30K is steep for someone with only 30K followers. Well, they got it. I mean, that's the reason I say that, is that like a lot of orgs approach me and they're like, hey, would you like to, you know, do all that stuff and da 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 da, and in reality, like, you know, do that, all that, and then we'll pay you like 500 a month. And I'm like, no, because like ultimately the amount of time I'm going to be dedicating to org stuff is not going to be worth it. If you want me to like do a bunch of stuff for an org, then you're going to have to actually pay me some form of a salary. But ideally, the reason I also put it so steep is because, like, if a smaller org is going to go in, ideally, if I'm joining an org, it should give me promotion to grow my brand, which is why when you join SSG or LG or these large orgs, half the benefit is the fact that you're getting promoted to, like, tens of thousands of people. So, like, it's important to actually be, you know, getting paid something, but you also understand that half of it is just growing your brand. But if some, you know, I say random as in, like, an org I have not previously heard of. If some org comes up to me and says, like, hey, what do you want to be paid? I'm like, well, frankly, hey, it's Rizzo. It's like, what do you want to be paid, or what do you think could be fair? I'm like, well, I don't know. If you're smaller, you're going to have to pay me more, because ultimately I'm not getting as much out of you. And if anything, if I don't know your org and other people don't know your org, but people know me, then who's really doing each other a favor, you know? That's not unpopular. I'm just saying, like, a lesser known org. Unpopular contends is like, people use unpopular as like a synonym for like lesser known, but that's not the same thing. I would say, I feel like unpopular is like actively people do not like that org, which is different. Hey Punamu, hopefully you're doing well. Remember me from yesterday? Yes, Amanda. Ooh. So that's the thing. Like, if I have more followers than an org, then I'm doing them a marketing favor. That's a brave arrow from my teammate. Do you do New Game Plus for Elden Ring? I usually just start a new playthrough if I beat the game. I don't really like do a New Game Plus. It's mostly just like, hey, what if you played the exact same thing with your build, but you have all your build ready in advance and everything's just higher health and higher damage. I'm like, not really interested in that. 322 subs, nice master. What's your main car? I play with a lot of Octane. This is the new Rocket Pass car, so I'm just trying it out. That last touch was like just far enough away that I didn't know how to actually get around to that again. What does a creator code do? It helps me out. Every purchase someone makes, I get a cut of it, basically. It's like 5% or something like that. Oh my god, it's Taco. Hey, Bass. It's also Rizzo. Oh my god. If I lose to an ex-pro player, we're gonna have a talk. Yeah, you're right. How embarrassing. It would help if I didn't have a red tag GC. This seems a little unfair. It's an ex-pro in SSL versus a guy who's never been SSL and me who doesn't play twos. Feels something a little imbalanced there. I've legit not seen this guy hit an aerial yet. Like, chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Has this guy touched the ball in the air yet? I think every single time I've seen my teammate go, it's been a whiff. Oh, there's another one for the tally. What's your creator code? The Danger Taco. The Danger Taco is everything. It's my creator code. It's the discount code for Control Freaks. It is my TikTok. It is my Twitch. It is my Twitter. It is my YouTube. Oh. Sorry, Monsik. I assumed you left it because you took 9 minutes to get that boost. What happened here? Bro, front flipped, then side flipped, and then front flipped again, and then got bumped by me. Oh no. Your teammate, my teammate is early season ranked random cute person. Ah, couldn't get around that. Oh, still in though. Let's go. I don't mind this car though, it's nice. The Admiral, as they call it. Oh. I'm still waiting for that aerial. I haven't played the new season. It's like the old season, except with the Rocket Pass. Hi, Plastimax. It's night for me. Hello, Monica. Long time no see. What? Hello, Domino. Welcome back. I love your pizza. Yeah, nice little pop. Okay. Wow, what a save. The Q3s, Shades, I would like nothing better than the Q3s. Today's actually gonna be a pretty short stream. I got asked to cast something and I could have sworn it was like an hour later than it is, so we're probably only doing like 90 minutes today. My opponents are breezying and my teammate hasn't hit an aerial yet. It's just not happening. Games are brutal. Hey, Hootie. Are you guys on right now? I subscribed finally. I couldn't find it. Isn't it right next to my name on your phone? Isn't like right next to the phone it says that? FaZe Clan? I'm sorry? What about FaZe Clan? Never added my main? Yeah, but I'm fairly certain I have Shades somewhere. I could have sworn he friended me the other day and I accepted, so. Your epic name? Damp Blobfish. I don't even see that on. Unless I'm missing something. Alright, well, I'll just accept these. You watch anime? I never watch anime. Anime is just not for me, personally. That's a lie. I'm not really against anime. I don't watch a lot of TV or TV shows in general. So I just never really super into watching a lot of anime because I've just like, most of my day is just waking up, eating, taking care of my cats, streaming, editing, and then going to sleep. Like, that's pretty much my whole day. Have you ever voice casted a pro game? Yeah, I cast for OG Esports, which is the team that just made the major. So we were casting them all throughout the split. That's all like pro players, RLCS players. I'm not saying the anime shows like aren't good. I'm just saying I don't watch them. Do you think you reach SL? I do. I just need to play with people more, I think. I think I'm not good enough to be able to solo queue as much. Or at the very least, I need to abide by playing only when I'm like well rested. Because I've noticed like when the couple times now I've gotten to like 1800 and then I'll like have a bad night's sleep and be like, I can probably stream then, which is exactly what I did this past weekend. And then I lost like 70, 80 MMR. It happens without fail. Whenever I'm really tired, I will always lose MMR because I just am not able to focus the same way. We'll be announcing the major? No, I'm not an RLCS caster. But if I can do a watch party, that'd be cool. Like day one or something if OG's playing. Yeah, one day if RLCS ever wants new people to cast. Sleep is last? I would hope so. It'd be kind of weird if it came first. Daily schedule, wake up, go back to sleep. Would you destroy me? I don't know. I would assume so if you're not like a grand champ at once. Oh! Can you? Oh, I just comboed him into my teammate. Oh, Kaz, come on, buddy. Alrighty. Awesome. How'd you get your job? What do you mean my job? Casting? I mean, for OG, I was casting... I've been casting for a while, and they hit me up for like, hey, would you be interested in doing our team streams? That's just like, because I was already known as someone who is a caster. That's how casting works. You just do small stuff until you build up enough of a rep and do obviously well enough to, you know, get those paying gigs. All right, we're gonna get out of there. Why 2 days in a row? Yeah, you're right. I should probably take 4 months off between streams. It's crazy to stream 2 days in a row. Who'd do that? I'm on my iPad. Good to hear to you. I like her hat. Thank you. I do too. It's one of my favorites. It's merch from a now defunct league. For Women's Rocket League, which is unfortunate because I really liked that league until greedy people didn't know how to handle a ledger and balance money. What was the mechanic you grinded to learn? I would say faster. That's the most important mechanic to grind. What kind of animes do you know? I don't know, bro. I just know the ones that other people watch. There's like Chainsaw Man and Hunter x Hunter and Inuyasha. That's an old one. That's an old one that used to be on Cartoon Network for Toonami. There's Naruto, there's Naruto Shippuden, there is Castlevania, there is whatever that frickin' anime that Netflix has about being in dungeons. Dungeon crawlers or whatever. And you know, all 5 trillion of the other animes that I didn't name. One Piece, bro. One Piece is an anime, One Piece is an experience. One Piece is actually a live action. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's not an anime. I said that the other day to someone in a Discord call. They were just like, they're like, no. I'm like, yeah, you didn't see it? Netflix made it. If they're making an animated series, that's kind of cool, though. Yeah, keep saying One Piece is so freaking. Yeah, they're saying One Piece is such a long show. I don't know, man. It's only like 15 episodes on Netflix. Why is there an RLCS for a woman? It's not an RLCS for a woman. It's just a tournament for. It's a tournament for women and underrepresented genders because historically in gaming, a lot of women report when they try to play. A lot of guys are kind of dicks to them and say, hey, screw you, go back to the kitchen, make me a sandwich, haha, and all that stuff. So the league really didn't form as like, we just want to have our own thing. It's kind of just like, hey, this is a safe space, so, you know, douchebag men don't do that. And obviously, men don't do that. All men don't do that, but a decent amount do. And a lot of people report that a lot of guys are just kind of not willing to play with women. So they're like, hey, let's make a league. And then it got funding, and it got a prize pool, and then it started as an actual thing. Now we got orgs actually signing teams. We got G2 and Gen G with the different teams. We had Misfits for a little bit. We had Endpoint. Oh, nice pass. I mean, your name is Gojo. Isn't that from something? Hi, Untamed. Back to my hater arc. That is crazy. Pretty winsies. Oh, close one. I swear my friend scored a banger. I believe he did. Ooh. Oof, we get away with it and then just lose anyway. On fort. How's the stream, bro? It's not going alright, Gage. Inside the fact that I've lost literally every single match I've played in the beginning of the season. Favorite movie? Good Will Hunting. It's my go-to for that. Go-to answer. You coach my chance? Exclamation point coaching. Type that into chat and you'll get a link to my coaching page. Did Tristan leave? No, I banned him because he was, what's the word? Butthurt about me telling him, hey, can you stop spamming? And I yelled at him to stop doing that. Tristan was doing one of my least favorite things when people come in and they're like, hey, chat, should I donate? Wouldn't it be crazy if I donated? And then they proceeded to not ever donate. And I'm like, hey, Tristan, do you mind not doing that? And then when I wouldn't read his answer immediately, he would type it out but add a bunch of extra letters to make his message like 4 times as long. And so I told him not to do that, and apparently he doesn't like being yelled at, or being, not even yelled at, just being like, hey, Tristan, can you not do that? Where he was like, just like crying, shitting his pants, just so angry. And then I banned him for that, because I'm like, you need to take a deep breath, homie. Sorry for swearing, but I just... I just find it funny that people turn me into the villain for literally just being like, hey, Bo, do you mind not doing that? And he's just like, I'm going to burn your whole house down. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a rational reaction. Okay. Yeah, this season I actually want to start playing with people more and like only stream when I'm actually like well rested, because I feel like I got all the way up to 1800 and then I got like cocky that I could maintain it even on low sleep, and then I lost it all again. So it's very hard to solo grind up anymore. So I need to just maintain the idea that it's not to be something I can just solo queue easily every single day. Can you wall dash? No, I have no idea how to chain dash. Oh, I wasn't even looking for that to be a possibility. Goody. Bongo, you got it? No? Bass? First day of the season? Own goal? It's too good, chat. It's our power chat. We've gotten at least like 3 a day, it feels like. We'll rank you right now. It's beginning of the season, so I'm like 1650 probably. It's usually where you get reset down to. Like middle GC2 is where usually everybody gets set up, set to in the new season if you're above 1700. Oh, we had a bump. Score an overtime goal, 5-4. Good to know. Nice pass. Oh my god. Thought I could stay ahead of it, but hit it too far to the side. Like that. Nice. Isaac hits that to me. Just kidding. He catches it and then throws it away. That is the intro. Hello. That was insane. These guys are locked the fuck in. What the hell? Have they guys been playing and warming up in free play between updates for like the past 50 minutes? Or the past like 3 hours or something? These are playing like their lives dependent on it. What the hell is this? And again, weird thing about playing in early seasons that even though you're playing in like GC2, you play like a lot of SSLs and a lot of full parties in general. Yeah, I'd argue like a team. People have been saying, oh, there should be a standard queue for only teams to queue. And low-key, threes has kind of already become that. Like I'm dead ass. I'm so tempted just to collect like a. Sorry, Bongo. I wanted to tap that down ahead of you. It's like I wanted to collect a spreadsheet just to see how many times I'm playing a full party, because I swear it is like 60 to 70% of the time, especially late season. That's me not being in a car that I'm used to. I thought that was low enough for me to bounce. Hi, Boog. Alright guys, I'm going back to solo queue if we lose this next one. I do remember Jose. My mistake is queuing first day of the season, to be honest. If I wasn't a content creator, I probably would not touch this game for the next week and a half. Sans, what rank are you possibly playing at if you were 1v3 and you scored 6 goals to come back? Oh, 1v2, okay, that's a little bit more doable. It's like, buddy, like, there's no shot. You should be able to 1v3 the people at a rank that you typically are deserving. What rank are you? This is GC2 because it's the first day of the season. We all got reset 1600. Hey, Machos. Yeah, I saw the 1v2. That's why I said, oh, okay, 1v2. Do people not hear me when I talk? Do I mumble too much? The answer is probably yes, but still. Oh, no, stop sneezing, I can't see. Oh my god. GC3, everything underneath it is god-awful, because everyone's just terrible, frankly. Playing in GC1 and GC2 by yourself is basically just like putting a shotgun in your mouth and considering pulling the trigger every game. And I know that sounds like a really dark metaphor, but that's literally how I feel. Like, it's like every game is like fighting tooth and nail to beat teams that can barely fast arrow. And you're just like, why is this so incredibly difficult? Like, my least favorite streams are literally the ones where I have to dig myself out of low 17s and high 16s. Those are always the streams that actively make me wonder why I play this game. Because you literally can't, you have to, it's funny because it's like, it makes you doubt how good you are because you just play so much worse because you have to adjust to like a different, completely different way of thinking about the game. And then by the time you get back to 1800, you're like, oh wait, I can actually play the game. I'm actually half decent at it too. But you forget the longer you're in 17s because it's just so hard to like wrap your head around. How do you know? When you start playing rank? What does that possibly mean? Today, it's the first day of the season. What do you mean? Started playing rank the very first season I got the game. Otherwise, hi Trapper. Draw us on hoodie. Okay, hoodie has that. Ooh. Okay. You see with socks on? Depends on if I'm cold or not. A lot of people don't, and I always find that weird. Like, you wear socks every place except for the place where you're trying to be warm and cozy. Nice. Just went overtime 4-5. Congrats, Kay. You bring it home. Otherwise, my dogs are free. Oh, I think you meant like your physical dog. How was the food last night? Delicious. I had another thing of it to eat today because it was buy one, get one free. I forced no goal just now. I'm so proud of you. Interesting. Yeah, I was actually going on because it was late, and I'm like, I should probably order Taco Bell. It's the only thing probably going to be open. And then I saw the Hawaiian thing front page on Uber Eats, like buy one get one free, and I'm like, oh well, it's like $31 worth of food for like 15 bucks. So seems like that's a good deal. Apparently they do that frequently on like late at night to incentivize some late night orders. Or I should have trusted that was not going to go in, or that was not going to get hit. Hello, Pi. What rank you last season? I don't know, bro. I was GC3 for most of it. I don't know what I finished at, but yeah, we just kind of gave up on SSL a little bit near the end because I was like, yeah, we're not getting this on the solo queue. It's just not happening. I think if I had a duo queue for most of the season, it's very doable, but you just, I physically don't believe anyone can actually solo queue and consistently get wins at that rank. What's your lowest rank down? I don't know. I've gotten a GC1 a while back because I was just in a really bad mood a couple days in a row. Couldn't rank up. Yeah, maybe some other time. How much do you play up at stream? I do not play at stream at all. It's one food you'll never get sick of eating. Probably ramen. Thoughts on the Elden Ring DLC? I mean, I'm hyped for it. Oh. How? How what? Did you say ramen? Yeah. Like good ramen, not like microwave ramen or like stovetop ramen. I mean like actual like in a restaurant ramen. I can make you change your mind on ramen? What? How would it change my mind? Did you know ramen sometimes is bad? Cool, then I won't have that ramen. Like what do you mean change my mind on ramen? I feel like ramen is just always very hearty and very nice. The only downside of it is it's very salty at times. So I feel like it'd be hard to have that every day. I won't say about it. I mean, I'm curious what you mean about what would change my mind about ramen. Unless it's like, oh, secretly they have to murder 5 infant rabbits every time they make a bowl of ramen. And I'm like, what? I'll give you $1,000 if you get a low taper fade. If you actually want to... based on the currency in your name, I don't really want 1,000. The thing is, I actually like Korean the best. Like, I answered a food I will not get sick of is ramen, but that's only because, like, I feel like I'd enjoy Korean more. I feel like I'd enjoy Korean more individually, just because I like it so much, like beef bulgogi and rice. Let's get out. Car is that? This is the Admiral. It's from the Rocket Pass. If it's only salty? I mean, just fundamentally, when you make a broth, you have to put salt. Doesn't kill the bugs boiling it? I'm so... What are you talking about? Just use clean water. What do you mean? You're talking about the broth? Like the water? Like, why? Just get purified water. The noodles are microbugs? I mean, what kind of noodles? I always get udon. Nice. That's why I said actual ramen and not like random ramen brands. Because random like Top Ramen, Nissan, and all those stuff, that's not actual ramen. That's like convenience ramen. Hey Parker, good Joe. It has been a while. Hopefully you're doing okay. Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza? I don't think it does. I think people just like it because it's a unique flavor, but cheese and a fruit does not combine, in my opinion. Hi, Evan. I'd say pineapple's a sweet taste, though. Ooh. Oh, no good. Oh, what? There's no shot that didn't go in. That's wild. I don't pay attention to my viewership, Parker, but I'm glad that it's going well. Yeah, Parker, I think since the last time you were here, we've gained like 2,000 subs. It's been a wild time on the YouTube. Oh. I didn't think you'd whiff. Okay, we're good. Lasagna and tacos? That's not one food. Nah. Try to play as 50. I didn't realize they actually left it, and then halfway through my approach, I realized I didn't leave myself room to flick. No, brother! How many times can I hit that exact part of the crossbar? Oh. I'm Lincoln Laughlin. You SSL yet? I can tell you with a certainty, absolutely not a single person on the planet is SSL right now. It is the first day of the new season. There is absolutely no SSLs in the entire world. Nice, Goon. All right, cool. Wow, that took a while. You gained so many subs. Yeah, I gained, I think, 325 subs in one stream yesterday. I'm SSL. Kobe, you're not. It's the new season. It's physically impossible by now to be at... Well, I guess it's not physically impossible, but you'd have to win, like, 25 straight games, which I just doubt is happening. Unless you're playing in a full party of, like, a bunch of other SSLs. They fixed leaderboards yet? I don't know. And I really doubt anyone on the new season is playing that much. No, we're playing twos. I don't want to play twos. Hmm. If the Mac, I remember you. Nice. This is the Admiral. It's the Rocket Pass car. Awesome. It's a little confusing for a second. I'm so sick of twos, bro. I never understand like the duality of twos. It's very like clunky all the way around, and then randomly the player will like do something like incredibly mechanical, and then it goes right back to clunkiness, and I'm like, what is this? I feel like just like the type of people who play twos. New season, hey Cluck. No way I'm bronze? I almost guarantee you're not bronze. Unless you were bronze like all season. I don't think they even do placements in bronze. Yeah. I thought that one a little bit. Hurts my back. Yeah, I lost 3 straight against the exact same team. And we finally won one. Oh, that's not a 50, okay. Okay. We'll just let him play that across. I didn't steal a corner. Excellent. Kind of was the whole plan. Oh, it's fine. Nice fake by that guy. Man. Alrighty, Zenith puts that to me and then doesn't get back to it, and then my teammate turns and we win. Just kidding. On fort. He had the idea, and that's all that matters. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's why we don't play twos. Ever played Heatseeker? Yeah, Heatseeker is fun 2v2, but it's not fun any other way, considering you can just send someone to demo full time, which makes it very boring. Because they have unlimited boost, it makes the demo... Because the thing is like when you're going for demos, it kind of risks going out of rotation. And on top of that, it's more important because if you're using a lot of boost just to go for steals and whatnot. So the issue is like when you're trying to play the game in Heatseeker, there's no risk about wasting boost because you can just chase forever. And also there's no real worry about a counterattack because the ball automatically goes all the way across the field at the goal at a fast enough pace where it doesn't even matter if you're back. So it's kind of just like one person just goes over and 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 over, and I'm just like, how is this fun? Like, how is that genuinely fun? Like, it's just such a boring like game mode to play because that. I genuinely don't know why they took away Knockout. It literally, they brought it in for like 2 weeks. People were like, this is the greatest thing you've added. And then they're like, yes, now it will never come back. And I'm like, why? Did it break the game? No one complained about it. Everyone was like, this is great in all ways. It was in recently. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, why not just make it a perma game mode? People would love that. Super break the playlist? I don't think they did. That's the thing. Like, when it first came out, I was like, oh, they're going to add to private matches. I literally talked to a sponsor. I was talking with a TO to make a tournament for creators and whatnot and host like a $5,000 prize pool for it. Because I was like, this could be a really fun thing to host and cast as like almost like a battle royale type thing. In that you didn't even need to be like an SSL to be good at it. You just had to be like good at like, you know, matching demos and using the knockout throws and whatever. And yet, they just never added it to privates, so it's just like, what's going on here? It's just so weird that they like decided to add this dope game that everyone universally likes, or at the very least for me, because I didn't really like it, playing it as much. It just felt like a little awkward at times, but I really appreciated the game mode. I thought it was interesting to watch, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then they're like, let's not let people make content with it. Like, just like, I just don't get those decisions. Those are the decisions I don't really get from their side. Like, why not? Oh, people like it? Cool. Here it is in private matches, so you can hold tournaments, so you can like host custom lobbies, you know? It's not even happy player base. It's just like, why not? Like, what could possibly be impacting it from having a custom game server? Everyone's so heavy, this game is not winnable. Bro, have we've recorded one shot, bro. What do you think I'm forfeiting for? Do you believe in miracles? No. Good luck on the rank grind? Yeah, we're probably gonna end stream early, to be honest, based on how this is going. I've never felt more deflated in it. Wow, okay, second shot of the game is a double. All right, there's one at least. Made a own goal, congrats, K. You'll take within the next few weeks. I know, it's just frustrating that, like, it's just, nothing, everything changes, everything stays the same, you know? It's like, it's a new season, and it's like, it's still just so impossible the first couple days to play this game. Like, just escaping my half on the solo queue is just so much. Yeah, I know. That's why it's frustrating, because it's like, well, it's fine. Like, it's whatever. And then it's a bunch of people who, like, I know and have beaten plenty of times, and yet they're become gods, and or I just get wrecked. Bro, you should have seen my twos game earlier. It was like an SSL and a Rizzo against me and like player who legitimately I did not see complete and hit an aerial all game. Like, it was like 5 straight minutes of him like jumping for a ball and not hitting it. And I'm like, how is this even like remotely accurate for matchmaking? Like, people are like, oh, Rizzo's washed. I'm like, Rizzo's an ex-pro player. He cannot play this game for 3 years and still can easily get GC3, you know? Much like that one dude who came into chat and said he took a year off the game and went from an SSL to like a gold. And I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. You could literally take me off this game for 10 years, and I guarantee if you let me play within like a week or two, I'd be able to at least play in like Grand Champ. Like, there's no shot your muscle memory just goes away, especially after one single year of not playing it. Okay, well, I didn't expect them to just refuse to clear the ball at a certain point. I'm not sure why Tinks is not touching this. Very confusing touch. I literally just played for the 50th of 50s. If they added SSL2, no, they should not add any SSL2. They should add literally only a top 500 playlist. I think that would be, or top 500 rank. I think that would be give someone something people to actually grind for. They should not be just adding SSL2 because it just compounds the issue. The main thing is that Zen is 1,000 points over the SSL threshold. Like, what good does that do? Or they should add like the 300 club where it's like top 300 across each playlist, you know? That's unfortunate. Like, you should give pros and like players coming up like actually something to grind for. Like a dynamic playlist like that where it's like top 100 would be great. Maybe not playlist, but like a tag or like accomplishment. Because right now, like, what are pros doing if it's their 2700 MMR? Like, they've been SSL. They could lose 100 straight games to WSSL. Like, that's weird. Got my PC2. What's a PC2? Is it like the PS2? It's just your PC, but slimmer? Smaller form factor? I lived my slim PS2. Ah, yes. Come back just to double commit in the end. Oh, well. You deem it unachievable at your current circumstance? First of all, Bug, I didn't see that part. Screw you. I can definitely get to like an SSL level thing consistently. I think it's really just making sure I'm not throwing by streaming and trying to focus on multiple things when I'm tired. Because every single time I ever go on a loss streak, it's literally only because I come in with like eating like, I don't know, some like carb heavy dinner on like low sleep, and then I like come in and I'm just like too tired or exhausted, I can't focus. And then we just end up getting tilted and I lose. But like every time I come in like well rested, we either go completely neutral, or if we do go negative, it's like barely negative before the end of the stream. Like that's like the key, I feel like, for me, is just making sure I'm like actually giving myself like a decent like chance at streaming and doing well. I would say Hawaiian was probably not the best pick considering it's a lot of rice, but you know. Gonna blame that for at least part of how we're doing right now, but if Chief Beef can stream or play whenever he streams and get 2200 and so Jamaican Coconut, then anyone can. No? Nice. Yeah, looking at stream is a very difficult thing to do while you're playing. It's why all streamers kind of mention how it's like much harder to play on stream than off, because your attention's come split. Chief Beef and Jamaican Coconut are like incredibly high ranked 2s players. Like they are more than capable of doing something like that. But I think adding SSL too kind of defeats the purpose of SSL being like the final level. It's more about like getting as high as possible. I think it'd be much more emotionally fulfilling to just do like a top 300 playlist. Or top 100 rank award. Like if you end the season in the top 100 or something, then that'd be like a great way to do it. I get good like you. Hi, Dead Channel. You play the game a little while. It's probably the best way to do it. How many years did it take to reach the first SSL? I mean, I got it the second season, and I was short by like a game or two in the first season. I just couldn't quite get there. It was a higher that season. It was, I think it was 1915 or 1910 MMR, which is like insanely high MMR for a rank, but yeah. So I didn't get it the first season, but got really close. And then I got it the second, third, fourth, fifth. Because I've hit SSL level MMRs plenty of times before. SSL was even a thing. So it's kind of hard to know, like, oh, how long did it take you to SSL? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I've been that level before. Ooh, close one. No, I wanted a delay flick. Nice job, Clouds. Oop. Food from yesterday looked good. It is good. I tried it today. I think the issue is that I had a lot of rice, and rice is good for like filling you up, but it doesn't provide energy. You need to eat like high protein stuff. And that's normally what I do before stream. Today was not that day, so I can kind of feel dragging on me a little bit. Should have had like a protein shake or something. Or at least just less carbs in general. It's always a good idea. What? Two different people go at him and try to demo, and then he gets out of it and gets a double. I hate life, bro. That's the last thing I expected Clouds to do, was lose his boost and then go ahead of it. Wow, that's super unfortunate. Fair Life protein shakes? I've never had those. And 7 matches in a row. Congrats, Blaster. Ooh, didn't I see him? Okay. Hit that down line. I'm not sure why it deflected middle like that. I guess I didn't get the contact I was looking for. I don't know, this was rule 1 to be honest. Hey Kev Dog. What's good? Nothing is good. I decided to queue first day of the season by myself, which is basically like just signing up for free L's, so today's been very weird. He definitely did not have a reset on that one. I'm not entirely sure what the hell I just looked at. Wait. Oh, imagine. Yeah, I also didn't eat a good meal leading up to this, so kind of asking for pain in the form of Saab solo carrying the crap out of this team to... Yeah, was that, oh. On fire, Sim dude be going back to the corner, my bad. Got a clouds. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I literally have lost so many games already. I just want to actually have to close these games out. Whatever EDM song playing is on my Spotify is like my least favorite type of EDM song. Where like they have like a cool lyric and they write it and they're like, hey guys, what about the bridge and the chorus and the verse? And it's like, oh, no, we can just say one verse over and over again. Like, shouldn't we write like a bit more of a song structure? Like, nah, people are here for the cool beat. It's like, I don't know, sir. I think people would like lyrics. It's like, nah, they don't need that. I did not think that would roll. Nope. Not gonna say anything. Not gonna say anything, chat. Not in the mood to hear from someone that deep in a guy's backpack that he's gonna trash talk. That is my least favorite thing. The dude just sitting back while his teammate gets 3 goals and like 19 saves, and he's just like, "Wow, bro, you kind of fucked that up." And it's like, "Bro, what? You didn't even touch the ball that whole game. Like, what do you mean?" Ugh, I hate that stuff. What would you want? One thing added to Rocket League? I want creative modes. I want maps that aren't just reskins of other maps. I want the ability to actually add extra customization to my car beyond just paints. Give us the ability to get stickers, event exclusive stickers, ranked competition and ranked up stickers. I want season rewards to not just be one singular thing that are just repainted. It should all be just exclusively cooler stuff as you go up each rank. There's a bunch of stuff I'd want added. So toxic and unplayable. I think that's honestly the way to do it. The thing is, I'm a content creator, so I can't just not play the game for 2 weeks. Can't see game chat. I know, that's why I wasn't reading it. Like, I'm not saying, like this map, the current new map is like fine. I don't mind it. It's just like, I don't understand what, I need to like talk to like Miss Macho or some of like my science people. I don't know what an environment artist for them actually is employed to do anymore. Like, it feels so strange to me that they're full-time artists who, from what I understand, there's like, the environment artists, if they're designing all of the stuff that gets added to the Rocket Pass, then that makes sense. That takes a long time to do. But like, if they're just, their whole job is environment, in that like, in my understanding, it's like designing maps, I don't know what they're doing. You look tired. I always look tired. What possibly contains me being tired? I'm literally just existing with wide open eyes. Yeah, like stuff like that just always ticks me off when it's like, we get like a new map and it's like, hey, we have this old map, but it's slightly different now. And it's like, I don't, like, is it, I'm not saying like designing a map is easy, but like if we have like content creators creating maps and structures within like a week, it just feels weird to me that a full team of people can't come up with like a new idea. It's some Adderall. Are you guys like witnessing me like falling asleep on stream? I'm so lost. What are you guys possibly seeing that you're making me think that I'm incredibly tired right now? It just like, give us a map in a jungle, give us a map in the middle of the city on a top of a skyscraper, give us a, like, there's just so many tiny things. Like, give us a map in the middle of a freaking medieval castle for all I care. Like, you know, like, just give us unique, weird environments. Put us in the middle of a volcano. Like, I don't care, just do something weird. Instead, it's like, hey, here's a new map, and it's the same with grass. And it's like, cool, but not exactly what we're talking about. We need 8 Neo Tokyos. I think you guys are aiming low. These are rookie numbers. I didn't think he'd leave that. A new hitbox. My controversial opinion is I think they should make all cars unique hitboxes again and see how it goes. Just make a hitbox that perfectly matches the dimension of every single car. Then it would actually be like an interesting like conversation about what hitboxes would be ideal. And a lot of people say like, oh, the reason they don't do that is so that everyone can know kind of how a car feels. I'm like, I kind of don't want that. That's the thing. Sorry, Bali, what do you play on? You're not bothering me. You're in my chat of a live stream I'm hosting. I play on PC. Dragons that fly across. I don't really mind that as long as it's high enough. Like I can't believe that their takeaway from Aquadome was it's too distracting looking at stuff on the sideline. Absolutely no one. Absolutely no one that I know at a high level who takes the gameplay seriously has ever told me Aquadome is distracting. They're like, oh, yeah, there's little fishies. Also, fun fact, no one says that because everyone turns the game quality down. If you have low quality on Aquadome, you literally have no fish. It's just blank. And then even if you do, fun fact, you're not looking at the outside. You're literally looking at a ball. There's not a single time where a fish or the shark has gone by and I'm like, oh, wait, where's the ball? Oh, there it is. Like, no, like if that actually distracts you, you should go to your doctor and say, please prescribe me with Adderall. Please give me something because my ADHD is so incredibly violently active that a single movement near the ball will make me to get distracted. Like, I can't believe that was their takeaway on Aquadome. See all those colorful bits of the map? Yeah, no one likes those. Everyone hates that. Make it just dark blue, open ocean with no color. I'm like, that's not, no one asked for this. It's just so confusing to me. It's so confusing that that's like the community. Like, I don't know if they can do this, but I personally believe they should be bringing in panels of pro players and content creators and asking them, hey, what would you like to see in Rocket League? And what feedback do you have? Or giving us early access to play tests where they like put us into lobbies and to play games and basically just ask us like QA questions, kind of like, hey, do you like this map? Do you think it's distracting? Do you think it should need more? Do you think it's bland? And just literally do that, because as of right now, it very much feels like they're just making maps and then kind of being like, all right, this is the map, and then they put it out, and then everyone has comments on it, and I'm like, this could have been avoided if you just asked us to help or something. I had to tag up 10 viewers a couple minutes ago, and now he has over 100. That's how shorts work, brother. They go in and out with the sub. People come into the stream, they're like, yeah, not for me. And then they leave, and then they come back in, and then they come back out. So it's all over the place. They don't care to ask, but that's the thing. Like, they wouldn't even have to pay us. They would just have to, like, it'd be cool just to be able to have that relationship with the developers. Like, hey guys, we're looking at this map. What do you guys think of these locale? Or hey, what do you guys think would be interesting? Or blah, blah, blah. And then they kind of like let us get feedback on it. And I think that would be interesting. Like, I don't much care for like the items they add to the game just because like I don't use a lot of items anyway. But like in terms of like actual maps and like, I don't know, outside cosmetic stuff, like it'd be interesting to hear what they would be planning and give us and let us have feedback. I think Rocket League is dying. No, it's not dying. It'll never die because it's too unique of a game. It's just a shame that like the developers are so closed off from the community. Like they just don't want to get feedback. Or I will say Devin Connors is doing a great job, and I'm not saying Epic is like, I feel bad because they literally gave me a free Rocket Pass before this, but I'm just kind of venting what other creators have said. Like it's just kind of weird to continue to be playing this game and try and like make sense of what they're doing when they don't communicate with us. And I feel like a very easy thing would literally, they don't have to like fly us out to a studio, literally just like give us, like invite us to a private server or something to test drive this like new stuff and just kind of let us like in on the development process. Especially my first note for that new Akano map is like, you need to have something colorful. Like it's such a bland map when it comes to the coloration. Like you need something else in this. Or at the very least, you can just separate it from Aquadome a bit more. You use keyboard or controller? I use controller. Could do nothing. Well, I mean, of course we're gonna play, because that's the thing. Rocket League is a very grind-heavy game, and it's fun to play because of that. But I would say the bigger thing that I'm preoccupied about is the casual fan base is gonna die out. Like, if people don't get more stuff in the game. Like the people who don't feel like grinding this game out and, you know, doing mechs, like mech training and custom training and all that, like they're gonna have nothing left to play in a bit, because like if you want to play extra mode, sorry, those are ranked now. Oh, you want to play knockout and custom? Sorry, they're not in customs. Like, you know, tournaments are only solo queue for like 1v1. So if you want to do 2v2 tournament or 3v3 tournament, sorry, you have to come with a party. Like, there's so many tiny things. I do think custom tournaments would be way more popular if you could solo queue them, and then the game automatically matched you up. It probably takes way more processing power per like server to do that, but I feel like it'd be so interesting if you could sign up 60 random people from chat, and then it basically looked at all their averages, find an average rank, and then made teams based off of that. That'd be dope. But instead, they can't do that, so you only can do ones. Oh, that's just a 50.5. Wow. Yeah, I think all extra mode should be casual. The thing is, I think they want them to be ranked because their fear, when I'm thinking like a developer, their fear, I'm guessing, is that they don't want to split the game modes. So if people only want to play those game modes casually, they don't want to have a ranked one and a casual, and then you queue one and it's like half of people are in casual and half people in ranked, and therefore the queues take longer, you know? How can I change my Rocket League name? Your Rocket League name? Like your name in-game? That's a Epic Games thing. If you're on PS5, I don't know how you change your username. It's usually in account settings. Your account setting name is used that. Are they not making Rocket League 2? They're not making Rocket League 2. They're probably just making a big update to a new engine. I don't know if they need to give you like a new download for that. I think it's probably just a massive freaking update. It'd be weird to make a Rocket League 2. It's probably just easier to just give us like a massive like 40 gig update and see what happens there. Tips to get better, specific practice. I'm plat, just joined back after a couple of years. If you're a plat, you should be learning how to fast aerial. So right now you're probably used to like jumping and then doing this or whatever, getting your aerials off. But you need to learn how to fast aerial. So jump, lean back, let go of the left stick, and then jump again while boosting. The way faster aerial will benefit you a lot better. Miss Macho. Okay, Miss Macho, I wanted to ask you, as an environment artist, are you asked to do like the surrounding areas of gameplay levels and also individual like items and stuff? Because like my bigger question about it is like what they're trying to do is like, I don't understand how it takes like one map a season for all the environment artists. Like it feels like you should be able to churn out like a map quicker than that. And also it should be easier to churn out a map where you don't reuse assets. Like I just don't know how long it takes though. Because to me it just feels kind of weird that they're like, hey, we made Aquadome pitched. I'm like, okay, you did have to make a new surrounding and you do have to make like the new turf design or whatever. But like, is it so hard to just get a team of like 4 or 5 people to make a map every month or something and just release it in like a weird locale? I think that for me would be like a lot of effort that I would love to see put into the game. RL2 ever to be seen would be on Steam. I mean, true, it would be off the Epic platform. I'd probably make everything there. Probably make everything. So even like the tinier fine detail stuff. Hey, Teji. GG. Ask, well, like, Miss Macho works at a game studio, and she's like professionally does what I'm talking about. So I was like, I kind of wanted to ask like her take on that. Considered a mid-scene update. Okay. Because I think it's fine to have those refreshers like, oh, people don't like our non-grass map, so we're returfing everything. I'm like, that's cool. But I feel like every season should come with like a brand new map, like something we have never seen before. That's kind of my take. I feel like it's not too hard. Like, you're not going to run out of locales, you know? Like, we have generic sports stadiums. You can make more. Like, I'd be down. Like, maybe like an old, like, smaller stadium, kind of like reminiscent of EPL, like lower level English Premier League teams or something. It's like smaller, shorter stands or something. Like, I feel like stuff like that would be fine. I would just want, or like some people have brought up, oh, and like make it like a medieval castle type of arena thing, and like a courtyard, or make it in the middle of like a volcano, or make it in the middle of like whatever, like any number of things. But it's just strange that they don't have the time to do that, or they're like pulling those devs and putting them into like a bunch of other topics. Done the time frame of a season. That's okay. I'm glad that you feel like I'm not insane in that, Miss Macho, because yeah, that's kind of my kind of take. Is I'm like, I don't know their workload. I don't know what they're being used for, but it just feels like there could be so much more generation. And to be clear, I don't need like 3 or 4 maps a season. I'm just saying like they could if they wanted to. Like, I feel like that could be something that they could churn out that at least would appease the fan base. Like, hey guys, look at this cool new map, and everyone's like, yay, new map, yay, and then they move on. And everyone's like, yay, that's cool, good job, Sonics, yay, thank you for giving us new maps, yay, keeps the game fresh, yay. Are we still getting scored on? The big net and all those ones? Yes, Miss Macho. I miss the professional freestyle tournaments. I think those are kind of hard. Freestyling is a kind of a, honestly, controversial. It's kind of a controversial thing nowadays, especially with like freestylers purposely smurfing. I think it's kind of gone from something everyone kind of knew about to now like the more people think about it, they're like, yeah, that is kind of irritating that we give them a pass, but everyone else, like as a smurf, is like forbidden from that, you know? I didn't see your comment, Plastermax. Hold on. Maybe a single. That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand. Honestly, the harder part of it is not even placing the polygons, but like getting the texture artists to like design something nice and to look at, you know? Like, that's probably way harder to like design all that finer detail. But like the actual like building of it on like a base level is probably not that long. And then I'm sure the artists can probably have like a repository. Honestly, even if they reuse stuff, it's fine as long as you light it differently. I'm sure it's like would still hit kind of uniquely. Hi, Kai. He's scratching something. I had to make sure she wasn't tearing up something. What rank are we today? It is very, it's very low rank right now. We are in the new season. Gluck, gluck, okay. Yeah, every single team that we're playing against is like in a party or a mix of like high GC3 and the occasional very low rank player. That's just how ranked works. Car decals, that's different, takes more time than other environments. It's easier to reuse it. Well, that's the thing, because like you can afford to be pretty low poly, because like if you've ever taken the camera out of bounds in a private match, like most of the stadium is pretty low poly, because it's so far away that you don't even need it to be like a super high res texture or anything. You just need people to be like, it's this color, and it looks kind of like stone, or it looks kind of like metal, like that type of stuff. That's why it's so frustrating, I feel like, to see them like not be willing to churn out more stuff. Especially because I genuinely don't know what they're doing other than that. Like, if you're still paying them to do environment artistry, I just don't know like what they're possibly doing day to day. Unless like they're like, hey guys, you're devs that can do multiple things, so you're gonna design environments and also all the items and also have to do this and also have to bug check this and do that, and they're just like overworking these poor people. A boss character, I feel that. That was a sad one. I don't know what we were doing there. It's me. Hello, Alex. I don't like the Mando themed thing. I mean, Mando's fine. I just didn't watch it, so. Diamond trips for a low diamond Xbox player. Playing off the wall is important. I can be a little bit more effort. I think the main thing about the new the new maps is that like I don't mind them being reskins because it's kind of fun, but those like Miss Macho said earlier in Twitch chat, I think those should be mid-season updates. They should definitely like drop down. They should definitely like drop as like, hey guys, here's like a fun little thing. We made Aquadome reskin. And then I think everyone would be like, yay. Because like at the beginning of every season, there should be a completely unique map. Like it should be something we've never seen before. Because it gives Psyonix like 3-4 months to work on one singular map. And then they can get like, drop that. And everyone goes, yay. And then halfway through the season, they're like, hey guys, I know you like Aquadome, but you don't like all this metal. So here's a turf version that everyone's like, yay, we got technically a second map, yay. But like, it's like the stocking stuffer compared to the actual gift. I feel like that's how map drop should be. We've had one new hoops map the entire, I mean, I kind of understand not prioritizing hoops considering the player base very much so does not play extra modes, but I do find it hilarious that we have had one singular thing, but technically we have multiple snow day maps because back in the day, Psyonix used to do fun stuff like Okay, one reskin I really like is if you guys look in custom maps, there's a bunch of snow versions of Beckwith, of Manfield, and of DFH, and they look dope. Plus with the high detail on for world quality and texture detailing, when you drive through the map, your tire tracks leave like little like bits in the snow that melt away over time. It's really cool. But like they're really cool, and I like that. It was like a fun thing for like, hey, this is the winter event, guys. Let's go, you know, play in the snow, yay. Yeah, and I love that. But then recently they stopped doing that, so unfortunately. And that kind of makes me wonder again, like, are the environment artists actually doing their job, or are they like being asked to do 90 different things and Psyonix just decided, you don't have to prioritize maps. Which is why I really feel like if like Miss Mancho, like I really feel like both her and I are Epic partners. I would love it if they just brought us into like some closed door meetings and just kind of like talk to us about like what we'd want to see, or at the very least like show us what they're working on so we can give them feedback. I feel like that would improve, like not to say that we speak for the community, but like I think we'd be pretty good representatives of the community, considering like we have a pretty good idea of like what the community wants. Your night and day streaming now? No, it's just night. I'm helping my buddy cast soon, so we're probably gonna be ending stream within the next like game or two, because he's got some casting. I'm gonna raid on my Twitch over to his channel once he starts. I don't know when he's gonna go live, but I cast a lot of collegiate Rocket League, and he's gotten like 3 show matches, which are like some of the best teams in all collegiate playing against each other. So I'm gonna be casting them. He gave me a time, and I misunderstood it as Central Time. So unfortunately, I was gonna stream for another hour, but I just don't. I can't do that right now. So a player, I would think I would have something to offer, but yeah. See, like that's the thing. I just feel like it'd be nice to be like, hey guys, we're gonna bring you into a Discord call or like a Zoom call, and we're gonna screen share and show you some stuff. We just want you guys to give us some feedback. We're gonna take notes. It's literally like any other company, maybe with a bit more R&D budget, but like any other company who does that, they bring in like test samples of people to give them like samples of product and say like, okay, what do you think about it? So literally like public open source QA, except we're experts in what we're doing because we're content creators. On top of the fact that, yeah, with you'd be able to give like a lot more like instructive feedback on everything. Plastermax, yes. You said something super long time ago, Plastermax, but I did not understand. I did not see what you said, so I can't weigh in on like agreeing or disagreeing with your chat. Who would you rate or give feedback to? The rocker? What? I would say I would, if Epic or Psyonix, the company that actually like makes Rocket League, I would give them feedback. Just basically saying like, hey, I think you should gear the map more this way. Personally, the Aquadome, if they were like, this is what we're gonna do, like it's final, I'd probably be like, well, can we have more color on the sides? Because right now it feels very open ocean bland. Yeah, that's what I think. I think Epic kind of cut their budget and they have like 4 artists doing absolutely everything. That's the only explanation I can find. Because if it turns out they have like 4 environmental artists and then a bunch of like smaller detail stuff, then I'm kind of like, all right, it's just straight up them not wanting to do it. Like, I almost guarantee it's probably like artists doing everything. It would make a lot more sense for why the game is so like unambitious with that stuff. Because I feel like that'd be the easiest thing for them to do. It's like, hey guys, how about we just keep ourselves busy and try to aim for 1 stadium a month or something? Because I don't know what else they're adding month to month other than that. No, I'm giving feedback to the actual developers who make stuff for the game, not like custom map creators. I don't give them feedback because they're doing great. Like they're being creative, they're pumping out content. Have you ever played with Leth? I don't think I've ever played with Leth. I don't think we played at the same time, to be honest. My nephew's almost a year old. Congrats. When you get an Elden Ring stream? Honestly, probably soon, considering the new season of Rocket League is going to be sweaty and very tilting for the first couple days. Pluckhuck just got an own goal. Keep all the current people doing decals, but one more person actually focus on making new stadiums would be nice. Yeah. It's sad that they don't have like specifically for that. Do they have a page where they detail who's working on everything? I don't think they list out the employees. Maybe we could like LinkedIn search, but other than that. I was expecting they slow down creating stuff because it would just be more stuff they would have to port to UE5. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I can't imagine porting like maps would be like that hard if like they're using the same type of files to like store, like granted, again, I don't know how this stuff is made, but I'm assuming like if it's anything like using like Maya or like some 3D rendering software and builder, I'm assuming it's somewhat standardized parts. I can't imagine UE5 just doesn't use anything that they use for UE3 to build. So like, yeah, it might be more stuff to port over or whatever, but I can't imagine that's gonna be like a monumental task. That was never even listed as like a difficulty for me, is like when I heard about UE5, everyone was just kind of like the bigger issue is like them figuring out how to make the physics equivalent. Like the big thing is apparently there's no standardized unit for speed across UE5 and UE3. So they're like, when the ball's traveling 100 Unreal units or whatever, what is the equivalent in the other version? And like they're really struggling with figuring out that. All the same texture models still be used, yes. Am I doing a fan match? Probably Friday, I'm thinking. I'm gonna be busy in the evening on Thursday. I like it. They did 99 cents for the super chat. Appreciate you. Sorry, Clock. I wanted to play it off to you. Taco, 936. Yeah, we just have to do. I'm probably gonna do one Friday for viewer games. I just have to decide whether or not I'm doing a cast on Friday, because I was told an EU team might need a team stream, and Bass is doing it with me, so. Or rather, I'm doing it with Bass. He got asked, and then he needs a co. Nice. Left Mr. Napkin and you are my first Rocket League tours. I don't understand a lot of stuff we made with Under Script, and that's not really a thing in UE5s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot, they're struggling with standardization. Like there's no Unreal unit. There's no. There's like certain things that they have to like point in their metrics in, and that don't really exist. So for right now, I wouldn't find it hard to believe if they're trying to play test it, and there's literally the biggest issue is that they're just trying to like adjust sliders slowly until it feels basically the same. But they have to make sure it feels exact same, because if you play this game for 10,000 hours, I guarantee if you tweaked any of the physics just a little bit, you sit me down for an hour, I'm gonna be able to tell if there's something a little bit different. Are you gonna do a special stream for St. Patrick's Day? I don't do a special stream for most holidays. I would probably say no. Sorry to all of my Irish viewers, but what even is St. Patrick's Day about? Like, is it about like a significant thing in like Irish history, or is it kind of just like honoring a dude called St. Patrick? Alcohol in the color green. Well, as someone who very rarely ever drinks, I don't know if I would ever do that. I guess I could put a Lucky Charm on the stream. As in like 4-leaf clover or something. I like the cereal. That's a stereotype, chat. Oh. A country? St. Patrick is not a country. Can you use the bus? No, I take Ubers. A Fortnite battle bus, you mean? The only bus I know in the game. Just gonna flick that high to burn time. You're the baddest streamer. I do be I do be bad out here. Talking an Irish accent. I don't think I'd be able to do that without offending people. All right, we got a name change again. Yeah, we could try the battle bus real quick. There you go, chat. For everyone who said, if anyone comes in and says, hey, can you play Fortnite? I'm like, I am. They calling you French in the chat? How dare they, bro? How dare they call me French? Oh, actually, chat, I think I might have to go now. Just to make sure that I'm there on time. Yeah, I have to be on a cast in about 10 minutes, so I don't want to take a game extra. So yeah, I know, pretty short stream today, but over on twitch.tv/seb._, I'm going to be casting. So if you guys would ever wanted to hear me talk over the games and whatnot, then you'll see me then. Otherwise, peace, and catch you next time. Hydrate, I don't have